everyone, and welcome back to Busch Gardens Williamsburg, where we've actually had a very full day. We didn't vlog much of it though, because today's activities were strictly extracurricular. Tonight is what matters, because when day becomes night, fun becomes fright. We are here for Busch Gardens Williamsburg's, that's a mouthful, Howl-O-Scream event, where
there are 5 houses, 4 Terrortories,
scare zones,
4 bars, 4 shows, and 2 party zones.
Which we have no idea what the party zones are. We've never done this event before, but we're super excited to find out. Ghouls and goblins are starting to wander around, the sun is going down, and officially at 6 o'clock, the party starts. I am ready for some spooks tonight.
Me too.
Come along for the ride. I'm Tim, that's Katie, and if you're new to the channel, we do things like this. First things first, let us take note of how spooky this whole area looks like. This is the London entryway where everyone has to start their journey, and they have decked it out for Halloween. And I have already done some shopping here earlier in the day, and that's how I got this sick Howl-O-Scream shirt, which you can't really see with all my straps and whatnot, but it is sick. However, there is tons more merch in the Emporium right as you walk in, so let's go ahead and check that out so that you can see what kind of merch is available if you decide to pick up a sick shirt. Look at all of this. This is awesome. They have everything from mugs to shot glasses to shirts. This is the shirt that I bought and I'm currently wearing, and this is the shirt that I identified with but didn't think I could quite pull off. And initially Katie was disappointed because it didn't seem like they had enough Howl-O-Scream pins here to choose from, but we actually found some deeper in the park, which are much better, so we'll show you those a little bit later on. I am actually of the opinion that the Howl-O-Scream merch tops all of the Disney Halloween merch that we've seen, but shh, don't tell Disney. This is brilliant, but it's also a little bit mean. So if you are terrified by scare actors and you'd rather they leave you alone, you can purchase one of these no boo necklaces. You can wear it in both the houses and in the Terrortories, aka scare zones, and the scare actors will leave you alone. However, you gotta pay 15 bucks. Otherwise, you're a target.
Don't come to a spook if you don't want to be spooked.
That's, yeah. London's Terrortory is themed to Jack the Ripper. It'll be Ripper Row when the sun goes down. So everything around the area has like wanted posters for Jack the Ripper and blood-soaked sheets and everything that screams like Victorian era murders. Ah, rats. Get it? And as we exit dear old Victorian London, we enter what appears to be the spider's nest. Spiders. Why did it have to be spiders? I'm a friend of Hagrid's. Let me pass. Don't feed me to your children. As we cross from London into Ireland, we'll start seeing banners that say, Jack is back. No, not that Jack. Come on, grow up. There's more than one Jack in the world.
To spend eternity, and I've decided to stay here in Killarney. By my command, you will all be doomed forever to get down and party! Well, it looks like we have a lot of Howl-O-Scream dancers out here tonight. So I need to see you dancing, and if you're not dancing, you best be clapping your hands. Get to the circle. Just go along with me, dancers. I'll show you the moves. Here we go.
I tell you what, if that's what it's like to be part of Jack's army, sign me up, because I love to party! All right, so T-minus half an hour until these houses start opening up. Most of them actually take place inside closed or unoccupied rides or spaces, which is an amazing thing that I think Busch Gardens does a little bit differently. The Nevermore haunted house actually is inside the husk that used to be Curse of Dark Castle, which I never got to ride, so I'm really glad I get to kind of see the inside through that haunted house. And then I think Dystopia is inside Pompeii, right? Yeah, Escape from Pompeii, which we've also never done, but that one at least is open seasonally, so we're going inside an off-season ride for that house. Really cool, just so cool to use like empty space inside dark and otherwise unused water rides to make haunted houses in the off-season. How cool is that? So cool. So cool.
We were called in to clean up this biohazard material spill down in that new roller coaster, Pantheon, and things didn't quite go so well.
Yeah, the biohazard is kinda turned us into zombies.
Wait, do you think the ooze is why after 2 years that ride still isn't open?
Could be.
Just about the liveliest zombies I've ever met.
Indeed.
All right, so as we approach the 6 o'clock hour, here is what we've already done. We started down here, the park entrance, naturally, came through what will eventually be Ripper Row as a Terrortory, but hadn't actually kicked into high gear yet. Started walking over into Ireland, where we experienced Jack is Back, which was an additional experience and or a show. So we've already done that by just coincidence. Yeah, we didn't mean to do that, but we got it anyway. Then we went through the Wolf Haven, through the zoo, up into France, and we blundered into a party zone, which is that insignia right there. Closest house to us looked to be Nevermore in Germany, which is not exactly close. We had to cross through 2 Terrortories to get there, and you can see the fog is starting to kick in, the lights are going down, the spooks are coming out. Oh no, my worst fear. Vanity plates. I just think they're so pretentious, you know?
The Witch of the Woods has spoken. It is now 6 p.m. Howl-O-Scream has begun.
It has begun. Howl-O-Scream is officially on. We are currently in a scare zone or a Terrortory, and at any point in time we could have visitation from spookables, but so far it seems like they're still rallying. Oh no, there they are. Where are we? You're in Busch Gardens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, where are we going?
We gotta get out!
Oh, someone has to, oh, he's coming. Oh, beautiful! It's just that I had Disembodied Rock Fan for lunch is all. So at the outside edge of Germany, we have found the end of the line for Nevermore. Fortunately, we've yet again found a way to cheat the system. And by cheat the system, I mean give SeaWorld and Associates a ton of money. Because we're only here for one night, we did go in on quick queue. That was good for our entire day on select rides, most rides that will be open after dark during this event, and also all of the houses. This feels like we're being led to a back alley to do shady business, but it's the quick queue line. Now we do have masks with us, and we have been pretty regularly wearing them indoors and in queue lines. In the haunted houses though, at SeaWorld and Busch Gardens, they do have to wear masks, the scare actors, while they're indoors. So we feel pretty comfortable going through this first one without our mask, but we'll see how the social distancing and the scaring and all of that is handled. We might make other decisions for the next couple of houses. We've also been fully vaccinated, so we don't feel like we're a huge threat to anyone else just now, but we might wear them out of courtesy depending on how close people get later on.
With us.
Cool. Thanks. Hi.
I love books.
Ah! Did that book just scream at me? Which way are we supposed to go? This way? I'm so dumb.
Someone! They got it! They're missing it!
Wow. I can't tell who's real and who's not. But Dagnabbit. What did you think of the first house?
I really like the theme and the mood of like
Old-timey doctors, like
yeah,
medical with the beaks.
Victorian like beepy masks. I know there's a Venetian mask.
Yeah.
It was definitely.
It felt to me more like a fun house and less like the haunts that we frequent at home. I like this level of intensity though. I think this is accessible to younger people. Now they do say like younger than a certain age shouldn't attend just out of like common sense. It's gonna be a scary event, and it is, but I think that like a teenager could handle this and not go home traumatized.
I even think that like a kid who's ready for it could do it, but you know, they have to be ready for it.
Yeah. So earlier on I mentioned that the best pins for Howl-O-Scream you would not find at the Emporium in the front of the park. Rather, you can find them here towards the back of the park, which is a designated pin trading location. Now the actual pin trading booth is closed because we're after hours officially, but the pins are here.
This one says, "Rich please."
Gasp! Do my eyes deceive me? It's Mr. Poe! People have been looking for you. Where have you been? And my favorite thing about this event, and in my opinion, something that puts SeaWorld and Busch Gardens in a league of their own, is that most of the park's rides are still open during this event as well. Honestly, it's an excuse to ditch the jacket. It's a little bit warmer than I thought it was gonna be. I decided to do Mach Tower, because we've never done it. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh, perfect. Oh my God, bro. And Alpengeist and everything. Up. I think we've nearly reached the peak. Anxiety setting in. Oh, that might be it. We may have come as far as we're going to go. 3, 2. Countdown is not accurate. 1.
I can't even scream!
No time! There was no time! At some point we are going to need to stop for food because we have not eaten since about 1 o'clock. But before that, we've got a witch and her woods to see. A witch with awesome taste in music, by the way. The Witch of the Woods. I almost said a swear. I did warn you. Uh-oh. You made a friend.
He snorted at me. What are you doing, sir?
Oh, just minding my own business. Okay. Oh. Do you ever feel like you might be wandering right into a trap? Because I feel like that right now. Are you the witch? I'm gonna take that as a yes. She seems preoccupied. Woo! The end.
Now the real terror is walking all the way back to the park.
Yeah, it's quite a hike back to the park, but worth it though, I think. So Witch of the Woods wasn't bad, but I think it's on par with Nevermore, and it's nice that it's kind of like open air.
It's a haunted trail more than a haunted house.
Yeah.
But it's got good sets, good costumes, you know.
It's got scenes, which I like. They kind of told a story as you were going through. The witch is doing some kind of ritual in the woods, and eventually you stumble into it and you become part of the sacrifice. Probably not gonna do it again tonight, but I would definitely do it next year if they bring it back.
Definitely wait till it gets dark to do that.
Yeah, I'm also glad we waited until after dark. It would have been not as impressive during the day.
Aw, cool. I love the circus.
I can't think of any way that this could possibly break bad. House number 3, Circo Sinistro. I'm gonna be upset if there's a literal maze of mirrors in there, because that's gonna take forever to get through. I'm not coordinated as it is. I don't need the extra help.
Oh, no. Exactly what I said I didn't want.
Oh! Oh, hi.
Yeah, I know.
Way too many.
You wanna go?
Not today.
Come on.
Tomorrow, maybe Thursday.
Hey, can I poke your eyes out? Let go!
A lot of this it seems like it's like kind of outside. Oh, hi! Aw, she's so nice! Ah! My kneecap. Woo! Oh! Alright, I cannot believe that I am saying this, but in spite of the quick queue, we're still running a little bit low on time to get through the rest of the houses and the shows and everything we wanted to do. So we're gonna review this one on the go. Overall, I like the theming. I think it was a little bit shorter than the other two that we've been in, or at least it felt like it.
It also felt like there was like missing like scares, like
yeah,
there were like sets without any actors.
Certain areas, yeah, like there weren't enough people to actually interact with the number of people that you had in the queue, because we all kind of went through in like a conga line. Yeah. So it wasn't quite as frightening an experience as previous, and certainly not as frightening as I expected it to be, given, you know, clowns.
I'd say it's probably the weakest of the ones we've been through. So.
But we still got 2 to go, so we have time. Woo! That fog is something else.
Darkness.
No parents. Our penultimate house tonight is gonna be Dystopia, built inside the husk of the seasonal ride that is Escape from Pompeii. Have never been on Escape from Pompeii, so this will be kind of cool to see like the inside of the ride without actually getting wet, which, as you know, is my greatest fear. Here we go. I was so impressed with the exterior, I forgot to watch out for myself. Well, here's where production value is hiding.
Which way you want to go?
Left. Oh, thank you. Nope, never mind. Is it too late to go back?
Don't belong in this zone.
The gate woman. Hello. Woo! Oh. Oh, you got a stick there. What the heck is this? Those sets were crazy. I mean, not every single room was on par with the room before or after it, but like at the very end, we had some sort of like motion animatronic that popped out at us unexpectedly and tried to murder us. It was fabulous. Also, just being inside Pompeii while it's like not in ride operation was really cool. I got distracted at the beginning by all the cool things that were happening above and around me, and then I got spooked by the most obvious scare actors standing to my right. Keep your eyes open, I guess. Lesson learned. We haven't spent a ton of time talking about it tonight, but there are pop-up bar experiences all over the park as well. We got our Jello shot from Restless Spirits, I think.
Yeah, Restless Spirits.
Over in the Italy area. But all over the park, there are these little pop-up bars. They don't all serve food. In fact, very few of them do, but a lot of them serve specialty cocktails. We're not huge drinkers, so we grabbed our Jello shot. We're done. Yeah. Our last house is called Killarney Diner, and we just ran into Zoe from Wishing Mouse, one of our friends that we've met here on a previous adventure to Busch Gardens, and she said that this was the best house in terms of theming. So she knows what we like. We're trusting you, Zoe. We're trusting you. All right, here we go. Killarney Diner. Best for last. The body bag. The body bag. Hello. Hey, oh, all right, yeah. Oh, okay. Hi. All right, what happened in here? Okay. All right. I thought we were outside, but I thought we were outside, but we weren't. There's more. We're not outside yet. What's going on? Oh boy. We can do this. Together we can do this. Oh, she escaped. What the? Oh my God, Zoe was so right. Oh, wow. We went underground and came back. Holy moly! We literally went underground, backstage, all the things to come back in Ireland.
That was the longest one, too.
That was the best one by far. I don't really feel like we have to do a critical review of that one. You saw everything with your own eyes. It was definitely the best maze of the night. 100%.
Miss me? waited many years for this moment. Now you'll see the powers I possess. By my command, you will all be doomed forever. To get on the street. All my sugar freaks, leave your hands in the air. She said that I will take the Here we go, Killarney. And guess who your boogeyman is? It's me, Jack. And don't you forget it.
Dude. Look at that.
I love it.
I'm not sure what the GoPro caught of our final ride on Griffon, probably not a lot. It looked awesome with our 2 eyes, but of course, it's not necessarily gonna show up in the camera that way. Real quick, like real quick. Favorite houses in descending order, favorite to least favorite.
So our favorite was the Killarney Diner.
Definitely.
Best theming, longest house, awesome. Dystopia, next best theming and execution and atmosphere. And then we liked Nevermore next, and then we liked Witch of the Woods, and then the least favorite was Circus Sinistro.
All of the houses were great. I am so glad that we came out. I will say that certain houses were certainly better than others. We've obviously named our favorites. Certain houses were better themed than others. If you had to prioritize 2, I would say the diner and Dystopia, yeah. And if you couldn't do anything else, I still think it would be worth coming out just for those 2. We're gonna go ahead and pack it in tonight, guys. Our one lesson from today is that quick queue is an absolute must. If you're gonna do everything in one night, which is a lot, and we still didn't get to shows, we definitely missed a lot of our experiences, you can't do it all with quick queue. You might be able to with VIP, but if you're gonna do most of it, if you're gonna do all the houses, certainly, you're gonna need quick queue. We are absolutely brain dead, guys. I don't even have the creative energy left to come up with a decent outro, so I will just say, Tim, Katie, every day is a new adventure, and thank you for joining us at Howl-O-Scream. Can't wait till the next Halloween adventure, but I hope we get some sleep before then. Ha ha!